Yes, sir. So now, why I make this statement? This is the situation in the district when I joined in the district on September 14th, 2025. Uh, the district is, yes, district is marked with a chronic drought situation. If there are participants from outside the state, Annamai is a district located in southern Andhra Pradesh, landlocked on all sides. It is in the rain shadow region for both southwestern monsoon as well as northeastern monsoon. It is quite far away from coastal side, from Karnataka coast as well as the Nellore coast side. So the average annual rainfall is 74 centimeter. This will be close to some of the districts located in Thar Desert. So they also get around 50 to 60 centimeter rainfall. Ours is 74. However, quite erratic. Sometimes it's not evenly distributed. Sometimes it will rain a lot in 1 month, lot of surface runoff. It cannot be stored. It cannot be utilized anything. And if any standing crops are there, due to more quantity of rainfall in short duration, there will be a lot of crop loss. So uneven distribution of rainfall, that's why we are saying erratic rainfall creates more problem than benefiting the district. Then declining groundwater level. When I joined, the groundwater level was around 15 meter. That causes number of problems which sometimes we cannot imagine. One, there's huge burden on the women population to fetch drinking water, to get secure water for the household needs. That is the human cost of it. There's huge burden on the department to ensure that at least minimum 40 to 50 LPCD water liter per capita per day is provided to the population. There's cost involved in transportation of this water. Third, which sometimes we do not realize, every day there are negative news article which dents the image of government and machinery every day. Now this causes a very, very severe problem. Slowly the machinery, the reputation erodes. Every third day there are, photos of women standing with empty buckets, empty vessels, asking for water. When we went around we had 30 mandals that time. This time from January, the district has been reorganized. We are now 25, but 30 mandals, 19 were drought declared. For third point, which is most starkingly, the challenge before the district administration, which has to be addressed, 40% area only is sown area, 60% land left fallow. So whatever is the normal area in Kharif season 2025-26, you have only 40% land being sown, 60% is left fallow. That will again cause a problem next year because soil quality, soil moisture, soil organic content, all three will decline drastically if a land is left fallow for 1 year. So there is going to be a cascading effect on the soil health also over a period of year if the land is left fallow. Now this sparks another crisis, which is migration. You will have a lot of population going to Bangalore, Hyderabad in search of some basic livelihood because they are not able to cultivate lands. You will find farmers who are having 6 acres, 5 acres land, but they are working as daily wage construction labor in Bangalore, working as security guards in malls of Bangalore, or doing plumber or some very menial cleaning, housekeeping jobs in Hyderabad hotels. So that becomes, there's a huge economic and human cost involved due to this migration. So that was the very striking first challenge which I encountered after landing in the district in September 2025. And as I said, around 230 habitations require transportation. More than 60 habitations will require transportation throughout the year. There have been years in 2023-24, like 12 months a year. Transportation, only tanker is the source. Whenever public will see a tanker, they will all come running, women, children, men, everybody. So this is a very starking, very challenging situation, very alarming situation in the month of September, which we encountered. Now, how to tackle it? The only way to tackle a drought, maybe the answer which first comes to mind is irrigation project, bringing water from outside, because this is a low rainfall area. So yield in the district, the availability of water itself is quite low. Now, how do you tackle it? Either you wait for the irrigation projects to be completed. Yes, HNSS main canal does pass through our district, but it may take some more time. Around 300 crores, 350 crores are required to complete the work. Two major reservoirs are almost formed, but not connected with the main canal now. Now the government is going to take it. But executing major projects require time, and that time is costing in enormous ways. I mean, there may be more number of adverse impact on government with every single day. So how do we tackle it? We sat with all the stakeholder departments. Now, water is such a thing that touches all the primary sector departments: agri, horti, animal husbandry, sericulture, any department related to primary sector. Irrigation is the main provider department. DWAMA, District Water Management Agency, is another very key stakeholder, but surprisingly I have seen, from POITD onwards, that generally MGNRES and irrigation people never sit together. Rare circumstance only they sit together, and functioning wise the integration is sir. So why these two departments do not sit together when the ultimate objective towards which you are working towards water management? One has ample supply of labor, one has provision to do machinery works. Why you are not sitting together? That was one very a point which came to me. So we made a district convergence committee comprising all the departments. Now, water resource department, I can assure you, you will not be able to, like a lot of people who work in the district, even after completing 1.5 year, they will not know how many people are there in water resource department. There is major irrigation project, medium irrigation projects, minor irrigation projects. Each project has separate AEs, AE, DE, SC. So SC HNSS will not talk to SC minor irrigation. SC Veligallu project will be different person who has a different hierarchy, who does not speak to HNSS. While it may be true that HNSS water may be coming to this Veligallu medium irrigation project as well. Sir, you were Kadapa collector. Yeah, sir. It's in Galividu Mandal, sir. Sir. So, there are so many, there's a huge manpower available in irrigation department, but there's some lack of linking, integrating their functioning. Medium, major irrigation projects, everybody will have AE, DE, superintending engineer, executive engineer. Minor irrigation will have so many subdivisions. If any, there are senior officers also, please try to assess how many subdivisions are there in minor irrigation department in your district. As POITD Rampa Chodvaram, when I had district, I had 3 Ds and 7 As. And if you see the workload, I could not find a single paper coming from them to POITD or collector for almost 2 years. So once you assess how many As are available in the district, you will find that they are much more well endowed in terms of manpower compared to PR engineering wing. There will be number of As will be more only compared to PR engineering wing. While PR engineers are gasping for breath, they are always running around. There's so much work pressure. There's so much information to be given to the head office. AE irrigations, if it's a major project, if no work is going on in canal or headworks, generally they will have only one work, that is to monitor water level in the reservoir. Except that, not much workload. So now how to tap this manpower? We, in the new reorganized district system, we have a district water resource senior superintending engineer has been nominated as district water resource officer. But mandal level, is there any structure? You have a CO Zilla Parishad, you have district development officer or DLDO. Mandal level, you have MPDO. Similarly, for revenue department, you have a revenue divisional officer or sub collector. Mandal level Tehsildar, district level collector and joint collector. But what is the mandal level functioning unit for water resources? We could not find any. That has to be set up. That institutional mechanism has to be made. So we made sure that all the A's in the district were listed out, one AE, one mandal. Whether you are a major irrigation project AE, minor irrigation project AE, take responsibility for one mandal. You are a nodal AE, you are mandal water resource officer. That's the change we brought in the institutional setup. Then we started using a lot of tools for scientific planning. Like if you see a satellite imagery of a river, you'll be able to very easily figure out the dried up tanks which are nearby the river, which can be very easily connected to the stream or river. So this is one Cheyuru river that is a tributary river for Penna. Now this crosses through Rajampeta and Kodur constituency. This crosses through Rajampeta Kodur constituency, and if we see the satellite imagery, we can see Mannur tank, Lebaka tank, which are quite close to it. And if we can clear some of the feeder channels, we can ensure that through overflow, whatever is extra water going to Penna, we can somehow fill it. Challenges. So the challenge here is if we see the satellite imagery, if we see the lot of rivers will have dried up tanks near the rivers. Now, if we can physically clear these feeder channels which can connect a river to the nearby tank, because historically, if we see if there is a tank, at some point there must be water. So how that water came? That must have come from that river, which is the lost feeder channel. Either it has been covered with bushes, or somebody has encroached, or some rocks have fallen over a period of time, or it has fallen in disuse slowly by dumping of garbage, debris, mining waste. A lot of places we found that mining waste was being dumped unscientifically on the side, which was causing blockages to the feeder channel. So at some point, this Mannur tank, which we can see, there's no provision to zoom it, sir. This is the tank, sir. In satellite image, it's clearly visible. The tank is there, sir. With this arrow, we can see this is the tank. This is another tank nearby. So how this water can be brought here is
Any physical construction? I mean, any constructions were there? Right?
No, sir. Physical construction was not there, sir. Bushes, debris, silt.
When you say debris, what does it mean? Apart
Sir,
from mining debris?
Sir, a lot of time illegal gravel digging happens, sir. So illegal gravel digging చేసినప్పుడు అంత కొంత పడుతూ ఉంటుంది. So now these tanks were to be connected to the river. Then one more important thing which we sometimes fail to tap is community knowledge.